Let me ask you something. If working hard was enough to build wealth, then teachers, nurses, engineers, and office workers would all be millionaires. They work long hours. They contribute massively to society. And yet, most of them will never become financially independent. So the question isn't, do people work hard? The real question is, why does hard work alone rarely lead to wealth? When you look at people who do build significant wealth, a clear pattern appears. Most millionaires fall into one of four groups: entrepreneurs, artists and entertainers, professional athletes, and investors. One group is almost completely missing from that list: regular employees. Yes, there are exceptions: CEOs, executives, founders inside companies. But those are rare. For most people, even very capable and well-paid employees, salary alone is not enough. And this is important. This has nothing to do with laziness, nothing to do with intelligence, and nothing to do with ambition. It's a structural issue. The way salary income works is fundamentally different from the way capital works. Let's start with income from labor. For most people, salaries increase slowly over time. In many European countries, wage growth is roughly 1 to 3% per year. Sometimes less, sometimes not at all. Often, those increases barely keep up with inflation. And that means that even if your paycheck grows, your purchasing power often doesn't. You're working harder, but not necessarily getting ahead. Capital income works differently. When you invest money, you're no longer trading time for income. Your money is working for you. Historically, broad financial markets have delivered around 7 to 8% per year over the long term, before inflation. That doesn't mean every year is positive. And it doesn't mean returns are guaranteed. But structurally, capital grows faster than wages. At first, this difference sounds small: 2% salary growth versus 7 or 8% capital growth. But over time, that gap becomes enormous. This is the power of compounding, or the eighth world wonder, like Albert Einstein referred to it. Small differences don't stay small. They compound. And the longer the time horizon, the more dramatic the difference becomes. This is why almost all wealthy people invest. Entrepreneurs don't just build businesses, they invest their profits. Artists invest their earnings. Athletes invest while they still can. Even wealthy employees invest, because at some point, time becomes limited. Capital doesn't. Now, let's be clear. Investing is not a magic solution. It does not make you rich overnight. It does not replace work. And it always involves risk. But here's the part people often ignore. Not investing has a risk too. If your money sits in cash while prices rise, you are slowly losing purchasing power. Doing nothing is not neutral. It's a decision, just a very quiet one. For European investors, this matters even more. Salary growth is limited, pensions are uncertain, and taxes play a major role. You can't blindly follow US investing advice and expect the same outcome. Structure matters. Let's make this tangible with a simple example. Imagine you have 10,000 euros. You work hard for it, you save it, and you leave it in cash. Now let's assume inflation averages 2% per year, which is very normal in Europe. After 10 years, your 10,000 euros still says 10,000 euros on your bank account. But in real terms, it's worth closer to 8,200 euros in today's purchasing power. You didn't lose money visibly, but you lost what that money can buy. Let's look at the same 10,000 euros, but invested. If you invest it and earn an average 8% per year, after 10 years that 10,000 euros grows to roughly 21,600 euros. Same starting amount, completely different outcome. This is why people start investing. Not to get rich quickly, not to gamble, but to stop falling behind slowly. To give their future selves more options. And to let time, not effort alone, do part of the work. In the next videos, we'll talk about how to invest sensibly in Europe. We'll break down ETFs, compounding, taxes, and why small structural choices can lead to large differences over time. If this helped you understand investing a bit better, consider subscribing. And if you know someone who's just getting started, share this with them. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. As always, this video is for educational purposes only and does not constitute financial advice. Always do your own research before making investment decisions.